Hello, 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 Libra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever you come across this reading, Libra, I hope everyone is staying safe. I love you guys. Let's get started. Remember, everybody, I love you through the good and the bad. These cards may trigger you, so be prepared. I'm just a messenger. Don't get an attitude or don't get mad at me. If it triggers you, that means there's something you need to work on. That's just plain and simple. Let's get started. Spirit guys, what's in the energy for Libra? What's in Libra's energy, Spirit? What's in Libra's energy? What's going on with Libra? That card flew way over there. Slower pace. Okay? Slower pace. It says, appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards the destination. So, Spirit guys want you to enjoy this journey. Like, don't try to, like, I got to get there. Enjoy the pace. Slow your pace down because believe it or not, when you're slower pace, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. I know sometimes we're programmed that we got to get there and we got to get there real fast, but you're gonna get just as much accomplished when you're slow and steady than being in a hurry just to get to the destination. So Spirit guides, God wants you to enjoy your journey along to getting where you're headed. Okay, enjoy life. Enjoy life as you're getting close to your destination. Okay, Spirit guys, give me another card for Libra. This is for Libra, Spirit. Thank you. Mental block. Some of you have a mental block, and it says fear of failure keeps you stuck. Break free from limits to unlock your potential. So some of you are in fear that you're going to fail something, okay? I feel like you have a mental block and you're saying, well, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy, how do I clear that out? Well, you can definitely look that up there. I'm not into that part, but mental block is, where you have to learn how to perceive things different. I feel like the way that you're thinking, you think if I hurry up and get there, that I'm going to accomplish. If I hurry up and just rush and do it, I'm accomplish it. But remembering, you have to change your way of thinking. Okay, with this mental block is like you are in your own tunnel vision and you're thinking how you want to think, and that is blocking you from really seeing reality. Okay, and that is that you're fear of failure. So if it's something that you're working on, you're like, I gotta hurry up and get that done, versus if you in fear of failure keeps you stuck. So sometimes you can be in your head a lot. You can really sabotage your own destiny by putting fear that you're going to fail. See, when you create this illusion in your mind, that is what you create into your reality. And that's where the mental block comes in, because you really believe you really believe that you really believe that you may not succeed. You may fail at whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I feel as though that you're trying to do too much at one time, is what Spirit Guides is telling me. You're trying to do too much at one time, and that's why this slower pace is here. Enjoy this journey. Take on, smell the roses, smell the flowers, take in all the information that you need to take in to get to where you're going. And first you must take fear out of the equation, because it's keeping you stuck. You need to break free from the limits to unlock your potential. Because if you always feel as though that you're not going to succeed, guess what? You're not going to succeed. That means that you have to psychologically reprogram your mind. Okay, you're going to have to reprogram your mind, and don't put in your energy that everything that you do, what if it don't work out? What if I fail at it? I'm going to fail. It's not going to work. I'm not going to succeed. And you guess what? That is exactly what's happening. So some of you have a mental block, okay? You need to get your thoughts unblocked, okay? And that is changing your perception, changing your perspective on how you see achieving something. how you see going forward and to finish something. Some of you start something and you don't finish it because the fear that you're going to fail. And fear is an illusion. Fear is a dark energy. So when you reprogram your thoughts and saying, you know what, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to enjoy this journey that I'm on. Even when you're writing a book, you're enjoying each page, each step of the way. When you're writing the book, you're not just saying, okay, I'm going to just write and just get to the end. You want to enjoy whatever this is that you're taking upon in your life. You want to enjoy it by, by taking steps at a time. And I feel like you're overpowering your thoughts. You're overpowering your brain. And so you're putting your brain into a different gear because you're trying to take on too much. And so that begins to make you in fear that you're going to fail because you're trying to do too much. Tell me more, Spirit, for Libra. So Spirit wants you to slow it down, okay? And slow it down. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember that. Slow and steady, resistance, exactly. Slow and steady wins the race. And you got resistance here, Libra. Holding on to old beliefs. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm just a messenger. This going to trigger you, but this is something that needs to be done and said, okay? It's time to reprogram your way of thinking, your mind, because you have a mental block. You're blocking your own self, okay? It says holding on to old beliefs and refusing to adapt can hinder your personal growth. Do you realize even computers have to update their software? Okay, you have to get out of the old way of thinking because you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself from moving forward. There is a mental block because of your resistance. Your resistance to see a better life for yourself, a resistance to see you at a better energy. Okay, your resistance at seeing that you don't have to rush and put everything on your plate and for it all to blow up in your face. Slow and steady wins the race, but you must first remove this mental block, this mental state of being of old beliefs, of old mindset. That is what's going to hinder you if you do not. That's where you're not going to be able to progress in life because there's a mental block. That's because you're holding on to old beliefs. You're resisting the need to change. Yeah, that part. You are resisting the need of change. You're resisting to update your software, your psychological, your consciousness, subconscious. You're resisting to change that. And so therefore there is a mental block that you have. Your mental block. That's why you feel as though everything you do, you fail at it. That's why you feel like you're, fear of being stuck. That's why you try to do everything so fast, so quick, when it's not about, you have a tunnel vision. You're only looking at it you're not looking at anything else. You just got your head straight down the road, and you're not willing to change your beliefs, change what it is that you're thinking that you need to change, okay? With the tunnel vision. And it says, my goodness, consumes thoughts and emotions, often blinding you to the bigger picture. See, you have a tunnel vision. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're in a tunnel. You don't see anything else, okay? You don't see nothing else. Yeah. You got to change. I don't know who you are, Libra. And I'm here to help you to raise your vibration and to think, to come out of this mental block, this mental state of being that you're in. Because right now you have a tunnel vision. You just seeing it your way. Your way. It's like, and think about it. Think about it, Libra. Is your way working? Is your way working? Okay? Have you ever noticed when you're on the highway and everybody driving and people just zoom, 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 going in and out of lanes, and then you come up to, and you're doing your own, you're doing the right speed limit, and you got somebody just and then you come up, and then the person, you come up at the light, and this person's still sitting at the light. But see, you took your time and you did the speed limit, And see, they got nowhere. You was driving at your normal speed rate and you end up meeting up with them at the same time. You ever notice that? Yeah. That's because it doesn't matter how fast you get there, as long as you get there. You understand? I rather do slow and steady because I am observing. I'm observing as I'm going. I'm learning as I'm going. I'm intaking a lot of knowledge as I'm going. I'm being able to smell the roses and the flowers as I'm going, as I'm on my journey. I rather have slow and pace wins the race, because you're going to catch up with the very person that zoomed past you, and then you get up to the light, say, my goodness, I'm right behind you. Your ass didn't get nowhere. You didn't get nowhere. That person sitting at the light, all that zoom, 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 and here you are pulling up at the light, and y'all leave off at the same time. Okay. But people have it in their minds, Libra, psychologically, if I get there real fast, I'm going to accomplish more than the next person that's not. If I get there real fast, and you know, it depends on situations. It depends on if it's a time. If it's a time, okay? If it's a time. But when we're on our own journey, we have to learn special when it comes down to how much our brain, how much your brain, because everybody is different, how much you can intake at one time. And it shows here that you are resisting to upgrade your software, which is your psychological thoughts. Okay, so you have a mental block. You got to get to the energy where you can perceive. Okay, and break free from the limits to unlock your potential. To break free from this mental block and update and don't have a straight tunnel vision. Because when you have a straight tunnel vision, you don't see the big picture. You don't see the big picture. It's right here. You don't see the big picture. Because you're just trying to get there too fast. And your brain is going into overdrive, overload. It's on fire. Because your brain, you're doing too much. But also the most important thing is getting out of the old way of thinking, getting out of the old beliefs, okay? Because it's not working for you. Because what's going to happen, you're going to sabotage everything that you do. You're in your own way, Libra. You're sabotaging everything that you do because the fear of failure. And the fear of failure is going to keep you stuck. And you need to break free from it. Yeah, it's time to sail away. It's time to sail away to calmer waters. It's time to break free from whatever this is to calmer waters. And some of you breaking free, you moving on to a love. You got the Ace of Cups. New love, new intimacy. A lot of beautiful things. You're moving out of this rough way of thinking. If it's all about love, how you used to perceive love, your mental block about love, yeah, you're walking away and you're moving forward. Oh my goodness, you are in the Empress. Libra, you're no longer blocked. Oh my goodness, I love this. You are no fool no more for the manipulation that you've been through. Wait a minute. So some of you, like I said, everybody's on different timelines. Some people already been through this. Some of you going through this right now as I'm speaking. Some of you, this is coming in your near future. You're selling away from a baby daddy, baby mama, something that you went through. Okay, you went through a very rough past ex situation. You walked away. Look at here. You walked away from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You walked away and you started. You got going. You got in your car and you left. Okay, when you done that, you became in your Empress energy, and now you are unblocked. So I feel like for some of you, this could have been past where you had a mental block. Some of you have a mental block right now. Some of you had one tunnel vision that every man is the same, every woman is the same. Some of you didn't look at the bigger picture. Okay, some of you was in relationship that you just wanted. You wanted to get there real fast, and now you're learning that I'm going to slow my butt down, and I'm going to get to know the person. I'm going to get to know whatever I'm doing. I'm going to slow down, because slow and steady win the race. So I feel like in the past, you may have jumped in relationships too fast for your own good. And so and you had that state of mind that you thought that moving fast was going to get you to the level that you wanted, when in fact you failed at it. And so that put a mental block in it, caused you to be stuck, because you feel like everything you went through with that man or that woman had you that the next person is going to be that way. But that's because you was not willing not willing to change. You were not willing to change. If this is a job, if this is a relationship, whatever it is, I don't know y'all's life. I need everybody to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I love you guys. But you went through a mental block. You had to upgrade yourself. Okay? Upgrade your mentality is what Spirit Guides is telling me. And you moved away from someone that was very toxic. You moved away, you walked away, and you became an empress, and your heart is no longer blocked. Congratulations to all of you, to a lot of you, to some of you, to somebody that you leveled up. You leveled up and you said, you know what? I got to get out of that old way of thinking that everybody is the same, because everybody ain't the same. It's just took you to change your mental thought. Whether this is a career, your job, whatever, that you have a block against the way you think in your life, the way you perceive your life, that you don't have to be in a hurry, but at the same time, you don't be in fear of failure just because you're going slow, just because you're going slow and steady to get to know somebody, or whatever journey you on about your career, to make sure you got the wisdom and the knowledge. And I feel like when you move, some of you, this could have been you moved away from somebody 6 years ago, and you found new love, new intimacy. Some of you done had a child since then. Some of you walked away. Yeah, you walked away. You the empress. Some of you right now could be pregnant right now. You know, new love is in your life. You're in the empress energy because you changed your mind. You changed your mental thought. You stopped resisting. And you started updating your way of thinking and got out of the old beliefs. Yeah, that part. A lot of energy here, Libra. A lot of energy. So if this is pertaining to love, which you learn how to change your way of thinking, or this is pertaining to just your own journey, it doesn't matter. Long as you enjoy and appreciate your journey that you're on. Okay? And look at the bigger picture. Happiness. Stop being a fool. Yeah, releasing some stress and burdens that you could have been putting on your own self. It's all about your happiness, feeling happy, feeling free. Stop resisting. You holding yourself back. Thank you. Yeah, letting go of negativity, and you got offers coming in. When you change your way of thinking, when you get out of this mental state, you bring in so much offers. So much. Some of you are going to get a job paying more money. Some of you have the love of your life that's going to offer you a lot. When you stop manipulating your own success, when you stop manipulating, sabotaging your own life, your own journey, you will be able to get where you want to go. Okay? A lot of you recovering from hitting rock bottom. All right? Beautiful thing. Changes is coming. You're celebrating. Okay? You're in a happy space. Any other energy for Libra? This was a lot of energy, Libra. Looking at the bigger picture, it's all about success. Now, a lot of you are going to be collaborating. It's like, you know what? It may have took me a little bit of time, but I'm here. I made it, and I'm here. I made it, and I'm here. I made it, I'm here. But it took me changing and being patient and pouring into myself and changing my way of thinking and stop resisting what God was trying to tell me in order for me to get all of my wishes coming true. You're getting all your wishes are being granted because you change your perspective. You change your perspective. You unblocked your own mental thoughts. You unblocked them. Yeah, that part. You stop resisting and you realize that I got to pour into myself and to, right here, consume thoughts and emotions, often building often blinding you to the bigger picture. So you having a tunnel vision, not seeing that you were blinding your own path. You were blinding your own journey. You were blinding your own destiny because you had a mental block. Some of you are going through this right now. And Spirit guides say the only way to remove that is to get out of the old way of thinking. When you do that, all of your wishes, all of the things that you want will come to fruition. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy Libra. Until next time.